The word consistency sounds so easy to pronounce, but that concept is something that is very difficult to practice. A lot of people struggle with consistency, especially JAMBite. This is because some of them are always overwhelmed with lots of activities, especially those of you who are still in the university and also who are still in secondary school, sorry, and also preparing for your JAMB. You have to go to school, you have to stay in school till around 4, you have to come back and help your parents, and after helping your parents you are also required or mandated to study. And this is something that is not easy, because after helping your parents and coming back from school and stuff like that, you will get tired, and when you get tired, it is normal that your brain is going to release melatonin, that is melatonin, right, which will help you sleep. The moment the brain releases melatonin, you automatically start sleeping. So it is not easy when it comes to consistency, reading every day, studying every day, preparing every day. People talk about it, like people say study every day if you want to pass exam, study every day, but it is not easy the way they have been saying it. In reality, if you want to put it into practice, that study every day is not feasible. It's not something that a lot of students can grab their hands on. And that is why in this video today, I'm going to share with you easy ways on how you can be able to be consistent in your JAMB preparation. You don't need to overwhelm yourself. You don't need to stress yourself. You don't need to put yourself on a hot seat in the course of your JAMB preparation. And in this video is going to show you easy step-by-step way on how you can be able to go about this. And when you go about this following our consistent easy step method, you get the find that you score nothing less than 320, because these are methods we have been giving out to our students, and it has been really helpful. And if you are coming across this channel for the first time, my name is Basi Ejoba. I'm a student in the University of Calabar studying medical laboratory science, and in my channel I help students level up their academic game. I also share helpful tips on the channel focusing on personal development. So if you love content like this, please don't forget to hit on your subscribe button so I can continue getting updates anytime I drop videos like this, and so that you can help me grow. And just like I've said, I'm going to share with you easy ways on how you can be consistent in your JAMB preparation. Number one is that you have to create a simple daily study. I will not say routine, but rather I will say a simple daily study ritual. If I say routine and ritual, basically it almost serves as the same thing, but ritual here means the act of sacrificing. That means you are going to sacrifice something that will really pain you, while routine is simply making it a part of your life. So you can also say routine, and you can also say what? Ritual. Now when it comes to studying, right, when it comes to studying and creating a simple daily study routine, that is moving towards consistency, is that you have to create something that is simple, right? You don't need to bombard your brain. Some people say, okay, I want to study from 7 o'clock till 12 o'clock. Bro, why are you deceiving? Bro, you are going even from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Some people are still going to sleep. So you have to first of all know your capacity. You have to first of all know your capacity, know who you are. And one of the ways is knowing, are you a morning reader, afternoon reader, or a nighttime reader? This is one of the first things that you're supposed to know. Because there are some people that best function in the evening. They can read from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. There are some people that best function in the morning, exactly 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. That is 2 a.m. in the morning or 1 a.m. You see them coming up, waking up and start studying. While there are some people that study best in the afternoon when the sun is hitting. They're in the library, bro. They don't care. They are studying, right? So you have to first of all know which one you are. And after knowing which one you are, you have to create a simple study routine. Since you are a student or you're a market woman, you are someone that is always busy, you are someone that is working and you're still preparing for your JAMB, it's something that you're supposed to say, okay, I'll study 1 hour every day. 1 hour every day sounds so simple, 1 hour every day sounds so flat, but it's something that when you continuously do it, sacrificing just 1 hour, I'm not saying sacrificing 5 hours, so just sacrifice 1 hour of your day, of your life every day to study. You get to find out that at the end of the time, if you can do this consistently for 120 days, right? If you can do this consistently for 120 days or for 90 days, you'll find out that you have actually covered up a lot of subjects and a lot of topics inside the subject. So you just have to create a simple daily study routine, a simple daily study ritual. Let it just become part of your life, that every day 1 hour you use it to study, preparing for your JAMB UTME. Right? So that is just how it is. Number 2 is that you have to set minimum goals. You have to set minimum goals and not maximum pressure, which I've just talked about. Just say, okay, I want to study for 1 hour daily. It's better than saying I want to study for 5 hours, 3 hours. Peter is studying for 5 hours. So me, I want to study like Peter for 5 hours. And before you start putting yourself on pressure, before you are studying and you are studying and you are going. No, don't put yourself on pressure. Consistency over intensity. Consistency over intensity. It's better you are consistent in the little than to boom and do it for 1 day, boom, 2 days, boom, 5 days, boom, and in the next 6-7 days you are going back. You will get tired if you want to put in intensity. You will get tired. But when you are consistent in that little stuff they are doing, okay, today I'm going to read chemistry Monday. Because you must prepare your study timetable, right? You must prepare your study timetable. If you want me to help you prepare study timetable, request for it in the comment section. So you must prepare your study timetable. And in the course of you preparing your study timetable, you understand? You can say, okay, I want to read physics, thermodynamics in physics for 1 hour, 7 to 8, right? Monday, you do it. Tuesday, I'm going to read ecology in biology, 7 to 8. You do it. Right? Focus on these minimum goals. In fact, if you do this basic stuff, I think there are 33 topics. Yes, there are 33. No, it's not even up to 30. There are 18 topics or 20 topics in JAMB chemistry that you're supposed to focus on. So imagine reading one topic every day. In 20 days, you already covered chemistry. So focus on this intensity. Focus on this consistency, on achieving minimum goals instead of maximum pressure. You understand? Then number 3 is that you have to use the 5-minute rules, or sometimes call it the 20-minute rules. Or sometimes you can even use the Pomodoro technique. Then the 5-minute rules is there are sometimes that you want to sit down and study and you start feeling very tired. Right? At this particular point in time, what you are supposed to do is that you have to acknowledge the fact that you are tired. You have to acknowledge the fact that your brain is making you tired. And what you have to do is you have to sit down and say, okay, you have to tell yourself that, okay, I want to study, but I'm just going to study for 5 minutes. Right? That is a hack. Now you're telling your brain that you want to study for 5 minutes. Now your brain will be activated to be ready for that 5 minutes. Now the moment you start studying, you get to find that, I don't know, let me use this term like how you should call it. You start burying yourself. You get to find that it start getting interesting, and you start digging deep. Like you are now so infused in that concept they are studying, that before you know it, that 5 minutes will go on to 10 minutes. That 10 minutes will go on to 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour. Sometimes if setting 1 hour daily study goals, before you know, you see yourself reading for 2 hours and you be like, Jesus, yes, it's normal. This is because you didn't wire your brain that you want to study for 5 minutes, 5 hours. Because the moment you tell your brain you want to study for 5 hours, it will automatically get tired. But the moment you tell him you want to study for 5 minutes, he will be there happy that, okay, I want to serve this guy for just 5 minutes and stuff like that. So always make sure you use the 5-minute rule. And also in the course of your study, always make sure you track your progress visibly. Track how far you have gone. Always track yourself. Don't just study blindly. Track your growth. See how far you have gone. And how you can track some of these your goals is by, if you claim you have finished like up to 5 topics in a particular course, you can use the past question. Use the past question and see how far you have gone on it. Right? I've always made video. I've made video on how you can be able to use past questions in the course of your studying. Right? I've made that video. You can search for it. How to use past question in the course of your studying. Now, using this past question, bring out your past question, number out, use a paper, number out, and try to answer this question like, okay, number 1A, number 2B, and then you check it out and see the one you have failed. From there, you can get to know that, okay, see these ones I don't fail. Since like you are using it to assess yourself, right? So that is just how it is. And also, as you are assessing yourself, always make sure you reward yourself, because the brain loves reward, which serves as a motivation for it to keep on pushing. So track yourself visibly and also reward yourself. And number 5 is that you have to design your environment for success. You have to always keep your environment, and in fact, when I say environment, it starts from your mindset. You have to start setting your mindset as someone that wants to score very high in JAMB. And from there, this will help you start setting up your environment. Always look for a place in your house. If you are staying in a family house, look for a place in your house that the moment you sit down there, at that particular point in time, the only thing that comes to your mind should be study. Take your phone. Like if you are using phone to study, put your phone on airplane mode. At the moment you get to that place, the moment you get to that place, the only thing that comes to your mind is smashing your JAMB UTME. And if you can get something like me, okay, I have a board here. If you can get something where you can get a piece of paper and you write your score that one visibly there, right? You write the score visibly there and you paste it. The moment you get to that place and you see it, your brain automatically wires that, "Cho, I have to score high in JAMB." And you get to find that the motivation will come and you study and you study and you study and you study. So that is just how it is. Design your environment for success. Design your environment to trigger your reading spirit, not to demotivate you. Always make sure your table is scattered. Make sure you declutter your table. Arrange a book that you want to read. Sit down and read perfectly well, and you get to find that you will really appreciate all these tips that I am giving to you. So this is how you can prepare for your for your JAMB exam or post-UTME also. This is how you can prepare for your JAMB examination. If you're a student, if you're a nursing mom, if you're a businessman, if you work for someone, if you own a POS, this is how you can prepare for your JAMB UTME with consistency over intensity. And if you are looking on ways you can be able to score very high in your JAMB UTME, I'm introducing you to the LI 360 tutorial. The LI 360 tutorial is a tutorial that will help you smash your JAMB UTME. As low as 5,000 Naira registration in our tutorial for a month, you get access to timely response and clarifications from our tutors. You get personalized and one-on-one tutorials with also from our tutors, which is for sure. You also get access to JAMB past questions and syllabus. You also get access to JAMB materials, any JAMB materials that will help you. Because these JAMB materials are materials that we have sent our students, we have been using with our students, and we have produced students who are in medicine and surgery, nursing science, medical laboratory science, physiotherapy and radiography, and other professional courses. We have got a student who scored up to 313 in JAMB, 310 in JAMB, and 294. And I believe the next person who is going to be the pace setter is going to be you. Register in our tutorial, and I tell you the truth, this is going to be one of the best investments that you have made. We covered up chemistry, physics, biology, mathematics, chemistry, physics, biology, mathematics, and English language. These are the basic subjects we are covering for now before we will try to expand later on. But if you know you are aspiring for any medical courses or any science related courses, then our tutorial is the turning point for you. And if you love this video and you wish to continue getting videos like this, please don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button and also share this video to your friends so they can come here and done. I'll feel motivated to continue dropping videos like this. Till I see you in my next video, always remember that you're wonderful, always remember that you're unique, and always remember that you're a pace setter. I really love you. Thank you.